You're watching Red Weatherman. I thought I'd do a kind of a recap of the storms that just came through here. And there's still rain coming down that's not as severe as earlier. So you can see here, it was gradually starting to come in. This is the very beginning of it. It's just now starting to rain. And if we start fast forwarding through this, I'm gonna play it at a 5x speed here. So it's going to look faster than it actually was. And you can see it progressively, rain getting heavier, winds getting stronger. And so I started to retreat back towards the house for safety reasons as it was getting more and more intense. As I was walking back, this gate just totally came down right here, as you can see. And there it is, the aftermath of it. And so I decided to go ahead and just go in the house with concerns that there could be some branches come down had I stayed out there. And so I just filmed all of this from basically the storm door from inside of the house. And those concerns were not unfounded by any means. A branch did wind up coming down, as you can see there. There's a little close-up for you. And so there was just more and more of this. It just kind of continued on for a long time. And there were different sounds, things, objects hitting the house I could hear. So the National Weather Service did wind up issuing, at first they issued a severe thunderstorm watch, and then they did issue a severe thunderstorm warning for good reason. I hope all of you guys are okay. And this is just a tiny fraction of the more than 12 minutes worth of footage that I got of today's storms. And the aftermath of this was several objects fell over, that gate, some other things. These weren't exactly small, light objects either. And you can see trees came down. The high winds that took place really roughed up the yard, and we also had branches come off of larger trees and snap and hit the ground. We've had close to an inch of rain here in just an hour and a half, and we've also lost 20 degrees, have gotten knocked off that temperature when it was close to 90 just a couple hours ago. Anyways, I hope you guys all made it through okay. I don't think we have any real damage here. I know you guys were probably, some of you were probably driving home from school just about now as this came through, and I'm kind of curious to see if they held up the buses or not, because I can't imagine they would send them out into this. But at the same time, this really wasn't until probably 2:40 or so when it all came through. Okay, so this just came in actually from Hillsborough a couple hours ago. It says we were keeping an eye on the incoming storm. There may be some delays in the arrival times. Yeah, I'm sure there were. That was probably no fun to drive a car in, let alone a bus. So leave a comment down below. If nothing else, it helps the algorithm and it helps cure my curiosity. And we have several hours of lighter rain as this thing slowly makes its way out this evening, and then hopefully we can finally have some drier times tonight, and going into tomorrow and through the weekend it should be dry. And as of right now, switching topics again, we are currently at 0.84 inches of rain just since this whole thing started around 2:30. So just in a couple hours we've had close to a full inch of rain come down. And that's really going to do a number on a lot of smaller creeks and streams. And if you guys live near one, just, or if you're driving across a bridge that goes over one, just, use extreme caution, because it is possible that it could flood tonight. And I'm sure a lot of these creeks probably aren't exactly below average after the rain that we just got on Tuesday. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I might do a live stream tonight on Instagram, kind of going over this again, and we'll talk about some other topics as well.